He still does miracles.
When the night closed in and fear arrived, and my faith seemed so incredibly small, I called out his name and he heard me. He crossed through the silence and reached me. In the hours when the world had nothing to give, a peace that surpasses all understanding, He came without me deserving, and turned my weeping into song.
I saw with my own eyes, I felt with my heart what only God is capable of doing.
It was not by chance,
it was not an illusion.
It was the hand of the eternal moving once again. He still does miracles, yes He does. The same God of yesterday is faithful still. There is no wound so deep that He cannot heal.
There is no darkness so thick that He cannot break. He still does miracles right where you are, in the silence of your room, in the middle of the sea,
with the same voice that called Lazarus from the grave.
He speaks over your pain,
and the impossible opens wide. I know souls who lost all hope, who carried crosses far too heavy to bear, but they witnessed the power of a God who never leaves, who goes all the way around and brings us peace.
it does not matter what the diagnosis says.
It does not matter how many doors have closed.
The God who split the Red Sea wide in two
Is the same one who lives in you and will not let you go. Lift up your eyes, look far beyond what your natural eyes are able to see. The answer is coming, the victory is coming. He never stopped being who He has always been. He still does miracles, yes He does. The same God of yesterday is faithful still. There is no wound so deep that it cannot heal. There is no darkness so thick that He cannot break. He still does miracles right where you are, in the silence of your room, in the middle of the sea, with the same voice that called Lazarus from the grave.
He speaks over your pain,
And the impossible opens wide.
I did not need to understand the reason why. I only needed to trust and to obey.
And in the middle of the fiercest storm, I heard His voice
When the world outside was screaming too loud, and my weary soul could not find its peace, I closed my eyes and opened up my chest, and in the deepest silence, He was still but present, invisible but real. He did not need the thunder to reach me where I was, and that He spoke, not with the wind and not with fire, but with a voice so gentle that it broke my heart wide open. He called me by my name,
the way only a father would.
and in that very moment, everything in me came alive again. In the silence, He speaks, and I listen. In the desert, He calls, and I run. When everything around me goes quiet, that is when God is closer, not further away. In the silence, He speaks words of life that heal what time alone cannot touch. I do not need the noise to find Him, I just need to be still and let Him speak.
How many times did I run from place to place, searching for answers already living inside me?
He waited with patience for my return, like a father who cannot sleep until this child comes home. And when I finally laid everything down, my strength, my pride, my own understanding, He did not speak a single word of judgment. He simply wrapped me in the arms of His forgiveness. I learned that the noise so many times is what keeps us furthest from His heart. The true intimacy with God is built on the silent altar of just sitting at His feet. I do not need applause to worship. I do not need a crowd the deepest silence is where God